Dark greetings, everyone. Hello, hello. Did you miss me? I had a really long day today, but I just woke up from my nap. Wow, my volume is so low. I think I must have batched it a little lower today. Give me one moment. I'm gonna adjust that volume mixer. I definitely had this higher today. Okay, there we go. That's better. Hi, Luis. How are you? Krypton, welcome back. Good evening, all. Hi, Ryan. Thank you so much for your daily soup. Hot dog, welcome back. Hi, Sue. Hi, Pichun. I see you're back at fishing already. We barely got here. Thank you for your daily soup, Lena. Hi, Billy. Saya, Queen Saya. I like the sound of that. 10% drained? You can give me more blood than that, Lena. Thank you for your daily soup, Izu. Thank you for the lurkies. Hi, Saya. Hi, Chad. Lily! Thank you for the resub. How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out. My good friend Lily started streaming not too long ago, so please go give her a follow. She is super sweet. She's been doing a lot of TPG lately. I wish I could attend your streams more often, but it's often like in the middle of my workday. I try to lurk when I can when I'm at home. Well, Evan, hello. Thank you for your daily sip. And thank you for the care package. Let me do some stretching and sit up straight and have some water. Thanks. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurkies. Thank you for your daily sip. Let me see if I can do this shout out again, because I think Twitch might be a little finicky with that. Let's see. I think last time I tried 2 people back to back, there was a cooldown. But let's see. I want to give a shout outs to all my friends. Hello, Twitch. I'll have to wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna shout you out in exactly a minute. Thank you for your daily sip. Gunnar, welcome back. Thank you for your daily sip. Howdy, hot dog. Neko, hello, hello. How are you? Hi, Evan. Thank you so much for your daily sip, Neko. Howdy, howdy, playing. How are you? Thank you for your daily sip. Otaku, thank you for your daily sip. Alright, time runs. Yeah, Lily, I can't believe it's already been 5 whole months. It feels like I started streaming yesterday. My queen, hello. So happy I catch you before sleep today. Oh, you haven't gone to bed yet? It's either very, very early or very, very late for you, depending on if you went to bed or not. Otaku, you come here and give me 93% of your blood? Hot damn. Thank you, love. I miss you so much. Me too. Time zones are so evil. We can almost never see each other now. Hey, DVD stream space? Yeah, for real. Hello, Pichun. Haku, hello, hello. How are you? It really feels like yesterday, yeah. I couldn't sleep because of being sick, and I hope you feel better soon. Let me do a shout out for Fix. Surely Twitch will stop being stupid right now and just let me do the shout out, right? Alright guys, please go follow Fix. They're super fucking cool. They were playing Overwatch earlier today, but I saw like 2 seconds of it because I was napping during that. Surely I'll be there next stream. Hey Deacon, welcome back. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Did I miss a follow earlier? Let me see. No, I didn't. Thank you so much for the follow, Malgoza. You're now my sweet juice box. Surely say a voice will make me feel better immediately. Yes, yes. And we are doing tarot cards today. So if you guys want me to do a reading for you on stream, you can redeem it with channel points. And let me know if you have a specific questions for the cards. If not, I can just do a general reading for you. Hello, Katsula, welcome back. Feel better than yesterday, so that's a start? Yeah, that's always good. I definitely feel better now that I'm home. It was a stressful day at work, guys. Actually, just crazy. Otaku, do you have a question for the cards? Let me know. My model seems a little off-center. Is that better? Let me try and move myself to be more in the middle of the screen. Okay. There we go, there we go. How are you? I'm doing good. Let me open up the tarot widget. General reading. Okay. So for my general readings, I do a 3-card reading, and I will do your love life, career, and personal life. Where the heck? Okay, there we go. Let me draw the cards and see what the cards have in store for you. I'm excited. Alright, so Otaku, for your love life, we have the High Priestess. We're already going into the Major Arcana. Okay. So whenever we get a Major Arcana, it's representing a pivotal point in your life or some sort of milestone that's going to happen soon. And the High Priestess is a card that is kind of telling you that you're ignoring your inner voice at the moment, and you might not have all the information that you need to make a fully informed decision for your love life. There's a lot of obscurity in the future. You might be misinterpreting a few signals and feel a little bit confused love-wise. I think that it's a sign that you should be a little wary of your potential love partners. They might have a little bit of a hidden agenda. They might be a little deceitful. Really important for you in the near future to listen to your own intuition and trust yourself if you have a feeling that something is not quite right. And as long as you trust yourself, I think everything will be fine. Next card for a career. Oh, hello, King. Thank you for your daily sip. You're playing Persona? Hell yeah. Next, we have the Ace of Wands. Career-wise, Otaku, you might be feeling a little bit of a lack of motivation in the near future. Your creative flow isn't as effective as it usually is. You might be feeling like there are delays at work. You're feeling some sort of stagnation. And because of that, you might be inclined towards procrastinating because of how frustrating it feels. But I think that what is important in situations like this is identifying what is the cause of your lack of motivation and identify what can you do to try and help yourself get through that blockage, and maybe follow a little bit of journaling to help you make a plan and help you avoid procrastinating, and things will turn out great. After that is your personal life. We have the Fool reverse, another major arcana. In your personal life, you might be making a few impulsive actions, and you might not be going in a very precise direction at the moment. Again, I sense a little bit of confusion in general, kind of the same theme as in your love life, with the High Priestess being reversed. So, the Fool is really warning you to not be reckless in your decisions concerning your personal life. It can be your relationships, your personal growth, and really be more careful about the judgment calls you make. So again, I think it's really about making decisions that are good for yourself and taking time to decide what are the pros and cons, and that will help you avoid a lot of confusion in your personal life. There you go. Oh, I knew I forgot something. I forgot mix it up. Let me refund you, Ghostwalker. Welcome in. And let me turn mix it up on so my redeems work. I always forget to turn that on. It's the last software I needed to turn on and I never do. Okay, let's open it. Let's have a sip of water while that opens up. Okay, now it is open. And maybe I can zoom myself out a little bit, like this, so you can see the headpads. I'd like you to do one for yourself. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let me see where I'm at in the queue. Okay, I'm done with otakus. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome. Fish, by the way, yes. Next reading is for Evan. Let me know if you have a specific question. General, okay. Let me draw the cards for you, Evan. First card for your love life. We have a reverse Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. You guys are quite stubborn today. I see a lot of procrastination in the cards, a little bit of inertia, and you guys aren't really... you guys are a little passive today. So in your love life, the Knight of Pentacles is warning you that you might be becoming a little lazy. Love-wise, maybe you're not putting in as much effort as would be optimal if you want to see some progression in your love life, and maybe it's due to a little bit of stubbornness. So I think the important part is understanding. It must be the holidays coming up. Maybe. I feel that the holidays can be a little stressful because a lot of people's families would be like, so are you dating someone? I'm honestly surprised my family isn't more like that and pestering my cousins and I about it. So for your love life, I think it's important to be a little flexible with your expectations and put in a little more effort. Grandbabies went, oh my god, no. I beg, don't ask those questions at Thanksgiving, I will cry. So yeah, maybe it's time to put in a little more effort. And that is, of course, if you want to see some movement in your love life. If that's not what you are looking for, it's perfectly fine to stay in this relaxed, lazy state of inertia. That is perfectly fine too. It's all up to you. Not the grandbabies, yeah. And then I tell my parents, you got 3 grandbabies already. They're cats. Alright, next up. Evan, for career, you have the King of Wands. Your career is going to go very well. The King of Wands is really a card that shows that you will be able to show off your leadership. You're really showing a vision of inspiration, of drive and command at your career. And I think that it is very good for you career-wise, because with all that charisma that you're showing at work, you're going to inspire a lot of people. Your energy is really contagious, and you'll be able to bring your vision to all your coworkers, to your bosses. A lot of great things. Hi, Noob. I'm doing great. What about you? Let's see if your cards are as blunt as mine are. I feel that sometimes it's so like spot on because we often chat about just general things during stream, And sometimes it's a little too specific. Alright, last card for Evan is your personal life. We have the Page of Cups. I just woke up. Good morning, Noob. So, your personal life with the Page of Cups, it's going to be a really good time for you to be creative and playful. It is a time for new experiences. You'll be able to experience new creative ideas, have new emotional experience. So if you wanted to try a new thing with your friends or your family, that's a great time. This is a card showing new beginnings. It's great for you to have an open mind, continue to being curious, and be unafraid to explore and really merge into your creative energy. Alright, there you go, Evan. Hope that was a good reading for you. Next we have Haku. I don't think I saw a question from you in chat. Let me know, Haku. If not, I'll do a general reading as well. Thanks as always, you're welcome. Okay, another general reading for Haku. First up, your love life. Ooh, again, the Empress. Empress reverse. A big milestone is coming up in your love life. A big event, perhaps. A shift of energy. So again, the Empress is really showing that there might be some sort of creative block stopping you to progress in your love life in the direction you wanted to. So this can be for multiple reasons. Mostly this is about being overly controlling and smothering any new opportunities that might come your way. So like I always say, it's really important to focus on things that you can control and let go of the things that are external. So let go of how other people perceive you, let go of how other people behave. Those are things that are not under your control. So being stagnated over these external factors will not be a positive outcome for you love-wise. It's really important to not have that dependency on other people and really make decisions based on what's good for you and make decisions with factors that you can control. Like you can control who you spend your time with, how much time you invest in them. You can control your behavior, your inner thoughts, and I think that will really help you get through that period of creative block and suppression of all the positive energies that could be coming into your love life. Earl, thank you for the raid. Oh guys, Hector attack, hell yeah. Let me give you a shout out. So Earl is a good streamer friend of mine. Please give him a nice big follow and a big welcome to the stream. He was doing a little bit of chatting earlier today, a little bit of Hear Me Out, and some Devil May Cry. Very, very fun content, so please give him a follow. Hell is Games! Welcome, Raiders! For those who don't know me, I'm Sarah Noctum, your local vampire queen, and I do tingly, cozy ASMR, and I also do cozy gaming sometimes. I stream 4 times a week at 10 PM EST. Game sucked? Oh no! He makes good babies, for real. Go follow Earl, guys! He's so fucking cool! Alright, Haku. So that is for your love life. So I think letting go of all that stagnation and that overly controlling energy will be very beneficial for you in the long run. Now Sarah's the coolest. Stop. Stop it. No, you. Next card for Haku. Oh, cards, are you betting money? No, but I can read your future for you. You can redeem it with channel points, and I can either do a general reading for you, or you can ask me a specific question when you do your redeem. Oh, dang. Haku, a lot of big things are happening in your life. So, for your career, you have strength reversed. Career-wise, you might be feeling a little bit of self-doubt at the moment, and again, it's about inner turmoil. So you might be feeling a little vulnerable in your career, and you might be a little unsure about the things you're working on, the projects you're starting. But I think that that fear is perfectly normal. All of us feel a little bit of insecurity and hesitancy once in a while. I think that you're feeling this because there is really a big shifting event coming soon career-wise. So I think it's important for you to embrace your own abilities at work, because you are very competent, you're doing great, and it's normal to feel insecure, but you can definitely do it. I believe in you. 2 major arcana on your ratings, that's crazy. Follow for 300 points, and also the local goth girl commands it, yes? I don't want a can. Well, you got a can. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Drath Peaks. You are now my sweet juice box. Alright, so final card for you, Haku, is the Queen of Cups. This is for your personal life. So although there's a lot of shifting, there's big milestones, there's big events happening for your love life and your career, personal life, it's more low-key. It's more like day-to-day events. And this card really shows that there's going to be a lot of empathy and emotional understanding in your personal life, and I think that's great. It shows that with your personal growth, with your relationship, you're going to feel a lot of comfort and nurturing energy. So I think that although a lot of things are changing love-wise and career-wise, on the personal side, all your good relationships with your friends and family, it's going to help you a lot. It's going to help you stay calm. All the nurturing relationships you have will give you a feeling of warmth, of compassion, and I think that that support system is going to be very important for you through these big life events. So remember to spend time with your loved ones, take care of yourself, take the time to rest, and everything will be great. There you go, Haku. Next reading for Pichun, and you said you wanted me to do a reading for myself for your first one. Oh, you're needing another one. Okay. So the first reading you want me to do for myself. Thank you for the reading, you're welcome. What kind of reading should I do for myself? Let's see. Whatever Drath Peaks wants. Okay. So it'll still be a reading for you though, Pichun, because I don't allow people to redeem for others, just to not put people on the spot. Hello, Kaio, welcome back. Alright, so for the first redeem that I did for myself, let's see. Let's do career, because it's been very, very stressful. We are understaffed at the moment, and I've been helping my bosses do interviews, like just to help see if the new hire might fit in with the team well. And so far it has not worked out too great. So for that, let's see. Let's do... No, I haven't been doing overtime because I'm salaried, guys. I have your basic 9 to 5 office job. I'm not going to do overtime unless there's a hard deadline. Okay, so I'm gonna do energies I need to hold on to, energies I need to let go, and the outcome for my career-wise. Salutations! Hope y'all's day is going well. It's been a minute. Yeah, genius, welcome back. I'ma head out. Good night, Haku. I hope you have a good night, sleep well. And my next stream is on Sunday. So I'll see you in a couple days, 10 p.m. EST as usual. Where I live, it's kind of usual to do OT. Hell no. If I'm not paid for OT, I'm not doing OT. Unless you're telling me the project is due tomorrow. Hell no. Okay. So I should hold on to justice. So again, this is a major arcana, so I think it's quite representative of my current work situation, that there's a big milestone incoming and I kind of have to go through this rough patch. And justice is a card that really stands for fairness and balance and equity and all that good shit. And I think that this is mostly about the interview process and how we should be looking at all the candidates objectively, making sure that they all have the same opportunity to present themselves and present why they would be a good fit for the job. And it's really about staying accountable throughout all the interviews. The cards are spying, yeah, for real. Next up is energies I shouldn't let go of. So, Four of Swords. Wow, this is unfortunate. So, the Four of Swords is a card about relaxation and allowing recovery, both mental and physical. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Idol. You're now my sweet juice box. The cards are really mean today, what the heck? So the cards are basically saying, fuck you, Seiya. You don't get rest and recovery. You don't want a sandal? Well, get a sandal. You can put it next to your can you fished out earlier. So apparently the cards don't want me to relax or have a period of calm. They want me to just go, go, go career-wise and focus on the interviews apparently. Oof, give up on the relaxation. Oh. Goodbye relaxation. Hello interviews. I'm just hoping we find a new candidate soon. And the outcome. Okay, that's a good outcome. So the Queen of Swords is a card about a clear perception of truth, and it can be a sign of clarity, wisdom, and all that. So I think in the end we will find the right candidate, the right fit, and it is a card that is also about insight. So I think I'm gonna have to have a lot of discussions with my bosses to discuss my insight on who the right person is for the job. And at the end of the day, choosing the right person will lead to a clear choice. It will lead to independence career-wise. Surely there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe they just mean to focus on ASMR relaxation, nothing else, I don't know. No, I doubt it. Yeah, I really have a feeling that I have to go through all these interviews, and surely the next person we're seeing is the right fit, right? Alright, next card is for King. Let me know if you have a specific question. Thank you for daily sip, Kaio, I didn't see that. Thank you for daily sip, Genius. And a whole care package from Genius as well. Alright, King, if you don't have any specific questions from the cards, we can do a general reading as well. sleep? Oh, good night, Ryan. Sorry for not redeeming anything tonight. Don't worry. Thank you for your daily sip, Ryan. Have a good sleep, and I'll see you on Sunday at our next stream, 10 p.m. EST. Alright, we got a general reading for King. First card will be your love life. Ooh, you guys, so many things are happening in your lives. Okay, another major arcana card. We have the Sun. You will have a lot of positivity and success in your love life in the near future. Again, major arcana, big milestone, big events happening. And it's just a time in your life, your love life, where you're gonna have a lot of warmth, a lot of joyful energy. Just overall, you're going to feel that positive energy from the Sun, the success, and you're going to be feeling very enthusiastic about all the good things happening for you. Good for you. Good for you, King. I'm happy. At least it's a fish, yeah. Next card is for your career. We have the Four of Wands. So, the Four of Wands is showing that your career is heading in a way that is very stable. Again, a lot of milestones are going to be reached career-wise, and you will have success. You'll be able to celebrate your accomplishments, and it's a time of joy career-wise because there's so much harmony at your workplace. Everything's going great. You are having such a great time, aren't you? Final card is for your personal life. This fishing is like a gambling addiction, yeah? There's a 2-minute cooldown for the chat function. You can redeem more fishing in the meantime with channel points or with biddies. My third time in the Vampire Queen stream, and I completely forgot to wear my turtleneck to hide my neck from being vulnerable again. Unfortunate. He got a vein, yeah. Thank you for your daily sips and Maddox. Welcome back. Final card for you, King, is the Reverse Moon. Again, this is a major arcana card. Big milestones are coming up. Let's go, got that race today? Yeah, I think that's why it's saying it's a time of celebration and stability, success, accomplishment. Does the vape make my blood taste weird? A little bit. I usually don't like the smell of smoke or vape. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Turtle. You're now my sweet juice box. So, King, while your love life and career, they're going very well, in your personal life, you might be meeting a few road blockages in the upcoming milestones you might encounter. So it is indicative of more anxiety than usual, a little bit of instability in your personal life and personal relationships with friends and family. Satsuki, thank you for your daily sip. Welcome back. Thank you for your daily sip, chat. Alright, let me complete these. Oh, noob, did I miss your daily sip? Thank you for your daily sip. There's many card readings in the lineup. So my question is this: how will my love life evolve? Okay, that's a good question. I'll save that for when it's your turn. Alright, so King, for your personal life, I think that because of the high anxiety you might be feeling, it might lead you to misinterpret a few things happening in your personal relationships. So I think that it is definitely a good idea to take a step back and keep in mind that your friends and family have your best intentions at heart, I hope. So really important to just have a chat with them and clear out any confusion, any misinterpretation in your discussions, and hopefully that will help reduce any anxiety you're feeling in your personal life. There you go. Next reading is for Plague. Thank you for Delicious Bats. Welcome back. How are you? Plague, let me know if you have any specific questions or not, and then we can start your reading. Thank you for your daily sip, Lemon. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Ruriel. You are now my sweet juice box. I've got my driving test coming up and I'm really nervous about it. Okay, so we can do a card reading about your driving test for sure. Lemon, your bite is in queue. We have a lot of tarot card readings today. Okay, so we'll draw the cards and we'll do energies you need to hold on to, energies you need to let go of, and the outcome of your driving test. First card, energies you gotta hold on to. We have the Hangman. So the Hangman is really telling you that it's a time to surrender your old habits that might be pulling you back. So if you have any self-doubt, any insecurities, the Hangman is telling you you should be letting go of that and release. No, it's definitely not a bad card. It's really just about acceptance, letting go of release, because you know, when you have a Hangman, you literally release and let things go, and you just let things happen as they're supposed to. So yeah, I think the energy you need to hold on to is really holding on to that concept of letting go and letting yourself relax and surrender and accept what the driving test will be bringing into your life. Because I really think you're ready for this, and you might be feeling a little bit of anxiety because you are feeling afraid to let go and let yourself relax for the test. Next, for energies you need to let go of, we have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is telling you to let go of any distractions that might be in the way of your driving test being successful. So it's telling you to let go of any confusion that might be due to the driving test, and let go of any fear that you have that the driving test and the results might hinder your growth. So I feel that the two cards work together really well. Like the Hangman is telling you to let go of things that aren't out of your control, like really embrace that energy of letting things flow, letting things unfold, and trusting in the outcome. And you should let go of anything that distracts you from being focused on your goal of passing the test. Like really let go of any distractions, focus on things you can control. And then the last card is the outcome. We have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is a card that really tells you to plan out your decisions carefully. So I think that the outcome of your test depends on how well you can manage your inner thoughts and your inner dialogue about how you feel with this driving test. Because with the Hangman and with the Page of Pentacles, I'm feeling that nervousness, that anxiety that you were talking about. And for the outcome to be good, I think that you need to have a strategy. Maybe set up some time to practice with an experienced driver, and they can give you tips on things to improve, things to work on. And as long as you are carefully planning out your progression, I think that you can reach your ambition and pass your driver's test, as long as you stay determined and really prepare for the future. I hope that answers your question. There you go, Plague. Next reading is for Neko, and I think you said a general reading. Let me scroll up in chat. Boy, we are yappers today. lots of chat. General, yes. Okay, so you asked for a general reading. Saya, did you do mine? Not yet. Yours is after Neko's. Thank you, you're welcome, Plague. Context, I don't think another language spells it that way. I don't think it's spelled that way in other languages, no. Alright, so I'll do Neko's general reading. Yeah, that just in time. Thank you for your daily sip, Ruby. Welcome back. How are you today? Alright, Neko, first card is your love life. Ooh, the reverse tower. Ooh, a lot of big major events in everyone's love lives recently. What is going on? Is there something in the stars I'm unaware of? I don't do much astrology. Blunt. Okay, so you do see where this card is going. So, the tower is indicating a delayed upheaval, a little bit of resistance in your love life. You might be feeling a little cautious. You might be hesitant on like what is going on in your love life, on what your next step might be. And I feel that this hesitancy, this caution might postpone the progress in your love life. There might be a little bit of fear of change as well. But again, I feel that all the major arcana are really for major life events. And I think it's very natural for everyone to feel a little nervous about change, but I honestly think it'll be okay. There's this general sense with the reverse tower of avoidance of disaster, but I think there definitely is a thing as being too cautious. I think there's a perfect balance between having a inner thought process about what will benefit you, the pros and cons, and being too hesitant on what to do next, you know? I think that if you take the time to really evaluate all your options and see what's best for you, you'll definitely find the best option for your own personal love life. 100% what my cards are saying. They know, the cards know. It reads the same way, so here's, yeah, for real. As long as it can be understood, it's fine. Epic, hello. Thank you for your daily sip, and thank you for the care package. Saya, with only 4 people, what do you mean? Alright, let me stretch and sit up straight. And then next card for Neko for your career. We have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so the 6 of Cups is a card that brings very nostalgic feelings. Are you perhaps thinking about how things were previously, either at your current job or at a previous job? It's a card that is really about sentimentality and about reminiscing about how things used to be and you're really remembering all the good times that were in the past. All these memories can be good. I feel that it's always a good thing to understand how things were done in the past career-wise and see what things can benefit you in the present and in the future as well. So again, any good habits that you might have had in prior jobs or with prior projects, definitely a good time to reflect on that and enjoy all the good memories you might have had from those times and see how you can apply them to your present and future career progression. And then final card for your personal life. The whole bike. We find a lot of random stuff in the lake. Alright, so personal life, the Lovers, okay. So, another major arcana for you. It feels that for personal life and love life, all these big things are happening in your near future. So, the Lovers is about a deep emotional connection and also harmony and union between opposites. Blend again. So for your relationships, you might be feeling a very strong connection and attraction with the people closest to you. There's really this idea of harmony and passion and commitment. And honestly, I think that that's really beautiful. Like the union of people that might not be like obvious matches. It's always nice, maybe an unexpected friendship, or you get close to someone in your family and you develop this beautiful relationship that's a little unexpected. So yeah, big events for you love-wise and personal life-wise. And career-wise, there's definitely potential for growth in the short term. Hey Saya, what is this large paddle I found next to the broom you rode around on? I don't have a broom, I'm not a witch. And I definitely do not clean the castle with mortal cleaning instruments. I use vampire magic for that. Why would I hurt myself with a physical broom? Epic name, by the way, hell yeah. Almost 5k points, we got this. Alright, Neko, I hope the cards were were enlightening for you. It seems like they were very blunt. Saya is allergic to brooms. No, I'm allergic to cleaning things with mortal cleaning tools when I can do the same thing with vampire magic. Or hypnotize humans to do it for me. Next reading is for Billy. Do you have any specific questions for you? You've got juice boxes for cleaning? That'd be so sweet. Career is nice and gentle, but yeah, my cards are telling me that my relationship is at its end and there's attraction that I'm avoiding. Oh, okay, that does make sense. I see it now. Now that you mentioned that, the cards are very clear. Oh no. Well, I hope that through this big milestone in your love and personal life, everything goes well and you make decisions that are good for you and your own personal life. Let's go general. Okay. 85% drain, hell yeah. I'll try 1k gold per stream. That is a lot of fishing. Alright, Millie, first card for your love life. We have the reverse 6 of swords. Are you a little resistant to change in your love life at the moment? It feels that love-wise, you're carrying a lot of emotional baggage, and because of all that baggage that you're clinging onto, because you're clinging on to what happened in the past, it's making it very difficult for you to move forward. There's that feeling of stagnation and hesitation because you're a little weary to let go of the past and what happened previously in other relationships or with other potential love partners. So while I think that having a little bit of nostalgia is fine, if you want to be able to move forward and not be stuck in this place of emotional turmoil, it's really important to let go of that reluctance of yours and let yourself heal from what happened in the past and let yourself grow so you can make room to meet new people, open new opportunities in your love life. I'm stuck in the past on a lot of things. Yeah, I see that with this card. So definitely, if you are ready to move forward in your love life, really important to do that self-reflection and understand the things that might be stopping your movement forward and let go of the emotional baggage from the past. Next, for your career, we have the reverse Six of Wands. Career-wise, you might be feeling that you're not being praised enough for the amount of work you're doing. There's this feeling of lack of recognition, and because of that, you might be feeling a little disappointed. So I think that the important thing for success career-wise is letting go a little bit of any ego you might feel towards people not recognizing the hard work you put in, and really advocate for yourself. Like when you get a big project done, a big task completed, try and let others know that like you put in the work, because I feel that you are definitely putting in a lot of work and it should be recognized. It's all about advocating for yourself, promoting yourself, and really being your best friend career-wise. Because if you don't advocate for yourself and stand up for yourself, it's really hard for other people to see all the work you've put in, because they might see that like everything is going well, but they might not see all the background work you're doing for things to be nice and calm in the workplace. Hi Ninja, welcome back. Alright, and finally, Millie, we have your personal life. We have the King of Swords. So, for your personal life, the King of Swords is a card about discipline and commitment to truth and fairness. So I think that this is a card that indicates that for your personal life, I have a feeling this is very tied to personal growth. Looking at your card for your love life and your career card, I think this is a time where it's important for you to focus on self-discipline and organizing your life and keeping yourself accountable for the goals that you want to reach. So if you have an ideal version of yourself that you want to become, I think it's a great time to be truthful with yourself and be decisive in the actions you want to take to reach that better future version of yourself. And I think it will be beneficial for you on a personal level, but also for your love life and career as well. Hey Saya, sorry for the interrupt or leave it so late. Oh, have a good night, Kyle. I hope I'll see you at my next stream. We are streaming next time on Sunday at 10 p.m. EST. Have some good sleep. Alright, Pichun. So you wanted a reading about what the future holds for you. Night night, Kyle. Beautiful, yes, you're welcome. Alright. So let's see, love life wise, the reverse magician. Okay, so major life event in your love life. The magician is warning you of potential manipulation and deception. So there might be a person, a potential lover, or your current partner that does not have your best interests in mind. There's a little bit of deception and obscurity, and you are feeling that in your love life. Your energies might be misdirected. You might feel a little bit of instability and lack of power. I think it's important to really be in tune with yourself and listen to your intuition. If you have a feeling that something is not quite right, I think it's important to take a step back and reflect on why you are feeling that way and really investigate if there are little signs that are making you feel a certain way. And of course, always important to discuss with the people involved to see if you can get any clarifications. So I think really important self-reflection and communication to get through this big milestone in your love life where you might be feeling a little bit of instability in general. Next, for your career. Ooh, okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. For your career, the Queen of Wands is showing you that you're very empowered and you'll be able to pursue your career ambitions. You have a lot of passion, determination, and confidence career-wise, and I think that that energy of assertiveness is really going to help you well. It's going to help you stay determined. It's going to help you project a warm presence at work and really bring that energy of vitality and confidence at your workplace, and people will notice that, and it will help you grow your ambitions career-wise. The last card, Verse. Thank you for your daily sip. Welcome back. How are you today? Last card for your personal life. We have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is showing that in your personal life you might be a little overwhelmed by little things that might be opposing you. So it is a time where you are feeling a little more vulnerable in your personal life, a little more insecure. I think that this feeling of fragility is because you might be giving in too easily. Maybe you're giving in to the people around you a little too easily with their requests, with what they want to gain out of the personal relationships. And it's really important to take a step back and really see up to what point you're willing to go along with what other people are asking of you, and really put down your boundaries. Don't do things that make you uncomfortable. Don't do things that you are just giving into so that other people will be happy. People pleasing will definitely not help you get through this period of vulnerability, so be careful with that. And I hope that overall you'll be able to listen to yourself and what is best for you. I watched the whole original Predator movie. Hell yeah. It's such a good franchise. I need the 5K I want to sleep from. No sleep for you, only fishing. Holy shit, I can't type. Hi. Welcome back, and how are you tonight? Thank you for the lurkies, Neko. Have a good stream, and I hope the cards are gentle with peeps. Yeah, me too. The cards can be fierce sometimes. Alright, next card reading for Setsuki. Let me scroll back up for your question, so I have the wording for it. So your question is, how will my love life evolve? to a 3-card reading. How will my view and handling of my love life evolve? Okay, so let's see, what cards can I do for that? How will my love life evolve? So let's do a past, present, and future card reading for love life and see the whole evolution. Okay, so first card is the past. So we have the Page of Wands, and it shows that in the past there might have been a lot of impulsiveness in your love life. You seem to be a little confused with your previous love relationships. There is this sense of frustration. You're not really sure what your goal is in the past, and because of that impulsivity, you might be feeling a little impatient since you didn't really know in the past where you wanted to go. It's kind of hard for you to make decisions on what you want. A finished fish? I'm pretty sure that's a candy. That's the kind of candy we have. The funniest part is where someone says a slur in the beginning of the movie. That's crazy. Let's keep chat nice and cozy. Alright, next up for your present love life, Satsuki. I moved the card a little bit. Okay, there we go. We have the 8 of Swords. Right now, in your current love life, you might be feeling a little paralyzed because of fears that you might have towards potential love partners and growth in your love life. Hi, Nightmares. Welcome back. How are you? So, you might be feeling a lot of fear and doubt in your current love life, and that is really keeping you a little bit entrapped and confined in what is currently going on. It's a little different from the past because it feels that maybe you're not as confused with what you want, but now you're paralyzed in the present, and it's limiting any type of movement forward. Hi, Frogman. Egg have thousands of tiny pores? Yeah, I know. It's for breathability, right? For the future bird. Shell color depends on breed? Oh, I didn't know that. Yolk color depends on diet? That I did know. And young hens often lay double yolks? Oh, that's really cool. Eggs can sink when fresh and float when old? Yeah, I know that. Shells are mostly calciums? I also knew that. Hens are born with all their future eggs. I feel that that is similar to humans, how in your uterus you are born with all your eggs already. The whole eggs takes about 24 to 26 hours to form. Ooh, that's new. I did not know that. Egg out, crazy. Alright, so final card for you, Satsuki, is your future for your love life. Okay, so I think that in the future you will have a mental breakthrough. You'll be able to feel the success and rewards of your hard work in the future, and you'll be able to reach independence and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I think that there is definitely an evolution in how you perceive love, and in the future you'll be able to move forward in your love life and be someone that's independent and self-sufficient, and that will be able to bring a sense of comfort and success in your love life. So I see this whole evolution, this whole mind shift set for you. And in general, I think that for you to get to that future state of your perception on your love life, really important to do a lot of self-reflection and understand what are the things that are making you a little doubtful, a little fearful in the present, and really lay down a few points of what you can do to help reduce those fears so you're able to grow and move forward in your love life. So again, really important to focus on things that you have control over. So you can't control how other people will react on dates. You can't control on if other people will like you or not. You can't control other people's behaviors and actions. But you can control how you behave and how you see your worldview. So let go of all those external factors and focus on things that you can improve on, and things will be great love-wise. There you go, Satsuki. I hope that helped. I watched it with my dad. He said it was the best part. Really, when the predator's gonna fight Dutch hand to hand. I've never seen any of the Predator movies, to be honest. I see. Thanks for the reading. You're welcome. Oh, you caught a marlin. That's a big fish. Good shit. Lemon, you've been so patient. But it's finally your turn. Your turn for a big old vampire bite. Come here. Thank you so much for Let's Sacrifice Lemon. That was so tasty. For the fans. Funny that you say that and you get a Moorish idol. The minigame knew. I love when she bites me neck, yes. Crazy. Alright, Epic, it's your turn for your card reading. Did you have a specific question, or would you like a general reading? I don't think I saw a specific question from you. Worth the wait, yes, always worth the wait. General reading is good, yeah. The predators have an honor code? Oh, interesting. I feel that that's often the case for all these fantasy tribes and aliens and races when they have like a battle and war centric type of culture. They usually have a very strong code. Thanks for the reading, you're welcome. Fish is a simp for real, yeah. Alright, Epic, let's draw the cards. First card for you is your love life. We have the World Reverse. So, the World is a major arcana indicating a big milestone in your love life. It might be showing that there's a little bit of unfinished business going on. And because of that, things might not be able to go on as scheduled love-wise. There's a little bit of postponement, things are unfinished, there's delays, and there's definitely a sense of disruption. I think that for you to get through this milestone, you should definitely focus on what things you can work on your to-do list to have that closure and have that progression in your love life. Really important for you to close off any incomplete tasks for you to move forward. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Xavier. You're now my sweet juice box. I'll take a small lead for Saturday. Wait, is it Saturday that I stream for you? Because it's Sunday that I stream in EST. I'm confused. I'm pretty sure Europe is in the future. Hi, Xavier. Thank you for your daily sip, Earl. Let me redeem your care package. Have some water. Have some stretchies. But not the Terminator, they just have a primary targets. Yeah, that's a fun series. Alright, next up, we have your career. So epic. For your career, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is really a test of faith. Your career might test you in the near future about how resilient you are. It might be a little difficult in the near future, but really important for you to endure. Perseverance is really what will get you through this small hard patch. And once you are faced with these challenges, as long as you are persistent and determined, you'll be able to get through. You don't stream on Saturday? No, it's Sunday. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 10 p.m. EST. In Europe, we're Friday. French time is Friday, 5 a.m. Yeah, so we all are in the future. Alright. So, the last card for you, Epic, is Four of Cups. We have the Four of Cups for your personal life, and it's a card that really encourages you to have some introspection and evaluate what your own emotional needs are. So you might be feeling a little disinterested at the moment in your personal life. Could be personal growth or relationship with others, and this card is encouraging you to contemplate why that is. And you might want to have a little bit of inner reflection to see what truly is important for you emotionally, and really sort out your priorities for your personal life. And this reflection will help you step into the best version of yourself for personal growth and for your relationships with your friends and loved ones. Hasta la vista, baby, hell yeah. Oh, you're talking French time. I'm always basing my things on the streamer's planning. Yeah, so for me, it is Sunday night that I'm streaming. 2 days without Saya, will you survive? I will still be in Discord chatting with you guys, especially on the weekend, so we can yap there and have a little talk. There you go, Epic. I hope that reading was helpful for you. Next, we have a reading for Earl. Let me know if you have any specific questions for the cards. If not, I can do a general reading. I can tell you then, the future isn't really that impressive. We don't have a DeLorean to go in the future. Overboards aren't a thing, and we don't fly in a car. I don't want people to have flying cars, because people are already bad enough at driving. I'd be scared. 3 times in a row under 15%, crazy. Thank you for the alert, Ninja. Have a good sleep. I'll see you on Sunday. Thanks for the reading. You're welcome. I just like hearing you whisper people happy. Hell yeah. Alright, let me give you a general reading then, Earl. That's so true, yeah. We love the whispers, whispers, whispers. Alright, Earl, let's draw the cards. First card will be for your love life. Oh, we have the Hermit. This is crazy. There must be something in the alignment of stars, because in all the love readings I've done today, I'd say a good 80% of them drew a major arcana card. Something is up with the stars and the planets. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna go with it. Among Us, okay. So, for your love life, the Hermit is encouraging you to look within yourself and really take some time to seek introspection, inner guidance. I don't think it's bad. I think it's indicating that you should retreat a little within yourself, and with that small moment of solitude, it will help you have wisdom and clarity about how you want to move forward in your love life. So really, it's about getting that deeper understanding of yourself and what you are looking for love-wise. And once you are really in tune with yourself and your own needs, you're going to be able to move forward in your love life and implement what you're looking for in your future love life. I can't stop. Imagine the next one is 300 gold. Yeah. Next up, we have your career. Oh, another major arcana. Earl, what's going on in your life? Okay, so we have Temperance reverse. A lot of big milestones and events happening with you. So all the major arcanas, they usually represent big milestones, big tipping points in events in your life. I have no idea at this point. The cards say something big is gonna happen career-wise. So career-wise, you might be feeling an extreme lack of balance. There might be a little bit of disharmony in your career, a little bit of conflict and imbalance. So really be wary of things that are causing this type of discord and conflict and disharmony in your career life. And again, really important to do that self-introspection to see what you can do to help yourself, to help make your career better. Because at the end of the day, it's really about understanding your expectations and what you want, and really about focusing on things that are within your control. So Temperance is really warning against extreme behaviors, excess behaviors, any type of conflict in the workplace. So be wary and careful of that. That old man with retirement money is arriving to my life. I hope so. That'd be great. That'd be so fantastic for you, Earl. Final card is for your personal life. Alright, you know what? 5350 is a cool number. I'm stopping there. Sleep time. Have a good sleepy tune. See you Sunday, 10 p.m. EST. Good night, good night. Alright, the final card for your personal life, 10 of Swords reversed. So although a lot of big events are happening in your love life and your career, your personal life is very chill. You're going to have a time of healing and revival. You're going to have a great time just like rebuilding yourself after a new beginning. And you're going to have the opportunity to really recover and relax. So take that opportunity. A lot of things are happening in other spheres of your life, so whatever your personal life hands you with, healing, recovery, revival, just take it all in. You deserve the rest. You deserve to take time for yourself and your personal growth, and really enjoy the friendships and family relationships you have, because that's the time to enjoy it. There you go, Earl. I hope that was a good reading for you. Let me have some more water. Dang, we've been doing readings back to back to back. We are productive today. Thank you so much. You're welcome. It was very tingly. Yes, yes, yes. I'm asleep, don't worry, that's just Megan Lingos. Pichun, you may have a fishing addiction. I thought we were ending at a nice round number. You just can't help yourself. The fish, they call to you. I find it so funny that in all my backgrounds, there's some sort of flowing water. I may have to look at this parrotfish. Crazy, yeah. Dan, gambling ghosts. You take over your body while you're asleep? Yeah. Can I have a ghost that takes over all my work while I'm asleep? So when I wake up, everything is done. I can play games with my friends. That'd be really, really fucking fantastic. We've been catching a lot of bikes today with the fishing. I wonder what people are just dumping their bikes in the lake. I think it's the second or third one we got today. People sad. Oh no. Don't worry, Earl. Next time you'll get a good catch. And what that goes to, yeah. Ooh, gummy worms. Would they still be good after being in the water for so long? I feel they'd be really gross and sticky. Oh guys, I have a story time for today. Oh my god. So you know how I said I had a really, really fucking long day? It's because the vet gave me such a hard fucking time this morning. And because of me arguing with them, I had less time to work on my work things at the office. And I was really, really peeved. In my mind, they're fresh and I'm eating them. Okay, perfect. Fresh gummy worms for you, Epic. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Amboys. You're now my sweet juice box. So, I'd say since September, I've had a lot of vet appointments for Oreo because he was doing a really weird crunching noise with his teeth for a couple weeks, and my roommates and I would notice it at really random moments. He would just randomly like open his mouth and like kind of grind his back teeth together, and it would make like a weird crunching noise. So we brought him to the vet just to be safe, and the first time the vet told us that his gums are a little red and inflamed and bleeding, and they wanted to book him for a dental cleaning and extraction within the next couple weeks. So we rebooked an appointment for a dental cleaning, and we bring him there, and I dropped him off in the morning, went to work, and the vet calls me and tells me, oh, by the way, we looked at Oreo's teeth today and they're fully healed. He doesn't need an extraction or a cleaning. His teeth look really good. But they noticed during both appointments that his temperature was a little low both times for a cat. So they wanted to do more advanced scans with a specialized radiologist just to make sure that he's okay and that his organs are functioning as they should. So they were supposed to call us the night before we need to bring him in, so that the specialist can come into their office and do the testing. And it was supposed to be a morning drop off, and I could pick him up after my work day. The thing is, they gave us a date and then they just never fucking called us. Thank you so much for daily zip, Astria. Welcome back. And then the day of the radiologist showing up, the freaking receptionist calls us at the apartment while I'm getting ready for work. Hey, Oreo's appointment is in 15 minutes. Where are you guys? And I'm like, excuse me? You never gave us a call. You literally never told us when I was supposed to drop off my fur baby at the vet office. So I was already super pissed off, because how am I supposed to know what time to show up if you never tell me? So then I was already arguing with them the prior appointments and telling them, look, you guys never called me. I'm not a magician to know when your radiologist is supposed to be in office for me to drop off my cat. And you better not take off any money from my deposit, because I will very much complain and do a chargeback on my card. So they told me that they will rebook another appointment, and like, oh, we're so sorry, we didn't call you. And they came up with all these bullshit excuses. So they rebooked another appointment for this morning. So keep in mind, every time they do this stupid shit of rebooking his appointment, I have to wake up like half an hour early to make sure I have time to drop him off at the vet and then drop myself off at the train station to make it in time for work. So you guys know me, I'm a vampire. I'm not a morning person. I'm very much not happy having to wake up half an hour early to drop off my cat and then having to do a detour after work to pick him up. So I drop him off at the assigned time, and then after I drop him off, I take the train to work. I'm sitting down at my office, and then I get another call, and they're like, oh, by the way, did Oreo eat anything? Because he wasn't supposed to eat before his scans. And I'm like, you motherfuckers. I was beyond livid at that point. I'm like, no one told me about the pre-testing procedures. You know, when you do a follow-up call with your doctor, like your people doctor tells you, hey, by the way, you have a blood test, you have a scan, here are the instructions on what to do and what not to do before your appointment. They never fucking did that. They were just like, oh, here is the time you need to drop off Oreo, see you tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. So of course I fed him breakfast, because he's a little hungry boy and he will meow all morning while I'm showering if he's not fed. And I spent a good like 15 minutes arguing with them and asking them to pull the call logs of them telling me the pre-testing instructions, because they never did like in the follow-up call. And their excuse was, oh, we told you in person briefly after you picked him up from the dental appointment, which by the way was over 4 weeks ago. Actually fucking crazy. I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember one specific sentence that was told to me over 4 weeks ago. Like, that is so unprofessional to me. As a vet clinic, I think it is your responsibility to inform the client before their appointment if there's any special instructions. Not mention it once 4 weeks ago. So I will most definitely bring him back to the vet, and they're trying to hit me with a rescheduling fee because they did not share the proper instruction with me. So I will drop him off, do the scans, pay for the scan, and then I will argue tooth and nail for them to cover the rescheduling fee, because they did not have the courtesy to tell me about very essential instructions for the radiologist appointment. And honestly, if they are not willing to cover the rescheduling fee due to their own lack of responsibility, lack of due diligence, lack of communication, I will literally I will quite literally tell them on the spot, I want you to forward the files of all 3 of my cats to this other local vet that is 5 minutes away from my home. We are never coming back. And by the way, I will file an official complaint with the veterinary order of where I live. So yeah, I am ready to like put up a fight, because all this is due to them being absolutely fucking unprofessional. And I've been going to the same vet since my cats have been kittens, and this is the first time they've been so fucking unprofessional that I'm willing to just like swap vets completely. I thought the previous one was the very last one, yeah. Gamma time. Addicted to those eyes. It won't let me sleep. I use my vampire's eyes on you and hypnotize you so you stay here until the end of stream. I can see that, yeah. I miss a few daily sips. Thank you for your daily sip, Maggie. Welcome back. Thank you for your daily sip, Shadow. Welcome back. I went on a whole tangent for the vet, guys. I don't have enough sleep to understand, so I just hear the blah 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 audio and fishes sometimes. Do y'all hear the fishing audio? Because I'm pretty sure I turned that off. The brain not braining? Yeah, because I'm turning the fish audio off so it doesn't disrupt the tingles, tingly ASMR. Alright, Maggie, let's do your tarot card reading and then I can yap about the vets more. Let me know if you have a specific question. If not, I can also do a general reading for you. But y'all, I'm so livid about how unprofessional the vet was throughout this whole process. Honestly, not the vet themselves, it's the receptionists and the managers and the technicians that are unprofessional. Because what kind of medical practice, either for people or for animals, doesn't double and triple check that the pre-testing or the pre-op instructions haven't been followed to a T? That is just completely irresponsible to me. Like, instead of understanding what you say, I just hear your voice say blah 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 and stare soullessly. No one saw that. 5,501. Oh, hello, Miss Nocturne. Wow, you're so pretty. It's very lovely to meet you, Miss Nocturne. It's very lovely to meet you, Sir Gray. Thank you so much for your daily sip. Alright, Maggie, since it seems you don't have a specific question, I will do a general card reading for you. So let's draw the cards, and we'll do a 3-card reading for your love life, your career, and your personal life. First card will be love life. I would have expected them to call the day before to confirm appointment and instructions. Yeah, exactly. So they called to confirm the appointment time and gave 0 instructions. And then they expected me to remember that they mentioned in an offhand comment over 4 weeks ago, after I brought him home from the dental appointment, that he's not supposed to eat before the radiologist sees him. Actually insane. Like, I will literally file a complaint with their official vet order if they keep arguing about the rescheduling fee for their lack of due diligence. What are you doing? And why are you training us to a coffin? I'm reading cards. If you want a card reading, you can redeem it with channel points, and let me know if you have a specific question for the cards. If you don't have a specific question, I can do a general reading as well. So this reading is for Maggie. And for your love life, Maggie, we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is warning you that in your love life, there might be upcoming confusion, and that is due to miscommunication. Okay, and I'm bored. If you drop a follow, you get a few channel points. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. So, Maggie, due to this type of misunderstanding that might be happening in your future love life, you might be feeling a little bit of doubt and mental block. But I think as long as you communicate and really make sure to listen to what the other person is saying to you, you'll be able to clear that up and clear out the doubt and the fog, and you'll be able to move forward in your love life. Gamer, thank you for the subbies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go for the 3 months of subbies. That's so fucking good. Next up, Maggie, we have your career. So the 4 of Pentacles is reversed for career. This card is warning you to not focus too much on material security for your career. Hi, Wolf. Welcome in. How are you? So for the 4 of Pentacles, since it's reverse, it might be showing that career-wise, you are feeling a little greedy and a little selfish. And because of that, overall, it might bring you a little bit of isolation, maybe at the workplace. So really important. Of course, it's essential to be secure financially. Everyone needs to have their little cushion of comfort, but don't let that be the sole focus, and do not let it get in the way of workplace relationships, because it might end up in a little bit of isolation due to that rigidity in your mindset towards the financial side of your career. Golly, your aesthetic is so gorgeous. Hell yeah. I'm relaxed already, but are you like a vampire or something? Yeah, I am your local vampire queen. Can't you see my fangs? You see my little fangs when my mouth is closed? I am a vampire, and you can see how drained you are in chat and sacrifice your blood to me. Saya is a vampire queen, yes, yes. The last card for Maggie, this is your personal life. So you have the 2 of Swords. I see a lot of indecision overall in different spheres of your life, and it's due to a little bit of hesitation and uncertainty on your end. So again, my advice for you is really to have a little bit of introspection and evaluate all the different choices you have for your personal life. So I think the 2 of Swords is mostly regarding personal growth. So you are at a little bit at an impasse because of this internal conflict you might have due to your indecision. So overall, I think that seeking clarity within yourself and understanding what you're looking for will help you overall in all these aspects of your life. There you go. Thank you so much for the follow, Victor. You're now my sweet juice box. Thank you so much for the follow, Jay. You're now my sweet juice box. We got a daily sip for Wolf. Thank you so much for the headpats, Maggie. And a daily sip for Gamer. Thank you. Always appreciate it. Ooh, Noob, you're on a 7-day streak. Let's go. A full week of your local vampire queen. I don't know if you want what I'm made of. I'm made of the void. I don't think I'd taste very good. The void smells like dark chocolate. I think you would taste like dark chocolate and roses. Ah, you smell nice. Here's for more, yes. More streams, more fun events. And I will be working on my birthday donathon over the weekend. Well, now I'm blushing. That's the point. It draws your blood to the surface of your skin, makes it easier for me. It's all part of my grand plan. Oh man, can't wait for December, yes. My birthday donathon is gonna be super, super great. Honey soon, okay, let me grab that. Thank you for your daily sip, Excalatra. Welcome back. How are you? Oh my good golly gosh. Curious to see this one. Yeah, I don't do it often. %. That was a small sip. Such a teeny tiny baby sip. How could you? That's a tiny sip. It's happened before that I drained over 90% of someone's blood in just one daily sip. We got oysters. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I fucking love oysters. May I perhaps leave some blood with you? See how you like it? Yes, of course. Sacrifice all your blood to me. Nothing brings me more joy than seeing a 100% drained juice box. Noob, are you sure you're 56% say so? That seems a little high. And 29% drained? Not bad. One more thing before bed. What are you doing before bed, Deacon? Oh, a vampire bite. I see, I see. Alright, let me give you a little nibble before you leave. Thank you so much for blood sacrifice, Deacon. I always appreciate it. Here I go, I suppose. I'm always say so. Someone here asked me say so, you know. Let's test my say so today. Yeah, a little warning before you do that. I did warn you. I'm more say so than you are. I'm 57% say so. I'm the say so one in chat now. Good night, Deacon. I'll see you Sunday for my next stream. See you soon. We're starting at 10 p.m. EST as usual. 29%? I'm so flustered. Oh man, that's the point. The more you blush, the more blood rushes to your neck and face. Oh, gamer, you want a reading, don't you? Let's see. Do you have a specific question in mind? Let me know. If you don't, that's okay too. You can also get a general reading. Let me have some water. You're like a 100% cutie. Good grief. Wait. Let me also shamelessly plug in my Twitter. I do not today? Okay. Let me shamelessly plug in my Twitter. Let's do a general reading for you, gamer. So first up is your love life. We have the reverse King of Pentacles. So this card is warning you that there might be a little bit of mismanagement in your love life at the moment. And it's really about resources and finances and the material side. So you might be making a few poor financial decisions at the moment, and due to that stubbornness and that mismanagement, I feel that it's going to affect your love life and the relationship you have with your partner or with your potential partner. So having those finances mismanaged is going to give a feeling of rigidity, and I think it's really important for things like love life to have flexibility and be able to compromise. So definitely do a double check on your finances and see if there are any expenses that maybe shouldn't be there and that are maybe causing a little bit of friction in your love life because of too much control. Now, this could be financial mismanagement on your side, but it could also be mismanagement of finances on your partner's side. So one of the two of you are maybe not making the best financial decisions. And again, really important to communicate, try and be on the same page, compromise, and see what you can do to move forward. Make sure you're alone before checking Saya's Twitter, yes. Make sure you're alone for absolutely no particular reason. Next, for your career. So, gamer, you got the 9 of Swords, and I think it's a sign that you're going to overcome a lot of anxieties that you're feeling towards your career in the near future. It's a period of clarity, it's a period of you being able to face your fears, and you are going to overcome that, and you will end up with a feeling of relief and recovery. And all it takes from you is having a little bit of courage and clarity on what is going on internally. So again, the best way to go through this is really having a little chat with yourself and seeing and understanding where are your anxieties coming from for your career, and what are small things, small steps you can take to overcome them over time. So this is the beginning of it, and I really hope that there is a lot of clarity in your future for that, as long as you stay consistent with the introspection and the courage to move forward. Next, we have the Chariot, a major arcana for your personal life. It seems that for your personal life, you might be going through a period of personal growth. So I see that reflected a little bit in your career, and I see the links with your love life as well. So the Chariot is really encouraging you to take control of your own personal life and move into the direction that you want to move into to become the best version of yourself. And this is all really about willpower. How willing are you to make these changes? How willing are you to be focused on improving yourself and becoming this new version of yourself? I think the Chariot is really about drive and direction, and it will lead you to victory as long as you keep that control over the direction of where you want to go. So again, I think it is very healthy to set goals for yourself that don't have a specific outcome or timeline, because as we all know, life is unpredictable. Things can always change. You can have your general ambitions of like, oh, one day I want to be able to, I don't know, work on my hobby for at least 3 hours a week. So I feel that that is a good goal because it's something you have power over, something you can work towards in slow incremental steps. But don't set yourself a specific timeline, and definitely do not compare yourself to other people, because I just don't think that's healthy. Everyone is an individual and you're on your own personal journey. Alright, there you go. I hope that was helpful for you, gamer. Yes, very say so, very cozy. Let me do some triggers as we Guys, I did a little bit of fusion cuisine today. It was actually really nice. So I still had a little bit of leftovers from the food that my dad made for me, but I was out of salad. All I had left were the pickled carrots, some shrimp, and the dipping sauce for the shrimp. So what I decided to do was boil some pasta, and I get this really nice brand of protein pasta that is the same amount of calories as regular old box pasta, but double the protein, because I think they add in lentils or beans or something from that family. So it is extra filling, it tastes really good. You can barely tell the difference from regular wheat pasta. And I made a huge serving of pasta. I mixed it with the shrimp, the sauce, and the pickled carrots. And I cut in some avocado as well and mixed it all up. Oh guys, it was so good. It was a mix of savory from the sauce with a little kick of sweetness, because I think my dad adds a little bit of coconut water to the dipping sauce he made for the shrimps, and there was a bit of sweetness from the pickled carrots as well, and the perfect blend of the shrimp and the creaminess of the avocado made the dish so good. I still have a little bit left over in the fridge, so that will be my little snack after stream, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really need to plan my food out carefully for the next 5 days, because if I buy too much food, I'll be leaving to go see my family for Thanksgiving Tuesday night. So any of the food I buy will basically go bad in the fridge. I'll probably get takeout a little more often the next couple days and see from there. Perhaps some more sushi from a local sushi restaurant, or some fresh ramen as well. Oh, there's this seafood restaurant that opened in the neighborhood near me that I've been really meaning to try. So I might splurge a little bit and try their seafood boil. It looks really good. And you guys know me, I am a sucker for any kind of seafood. I think the only seafood I truly don't like is sea urchin, and I don't like jellyfish. Other than that, I'm pretty open to most seafood, and I really love shrimp and lobster and oysters the most. For my favorite fish, I think that it would be probably tuna, because I get tuna sushi the most and it's so good, guys. I love that for tuna there's a lot of different cuts of meat, so you can have either very lean tuna meat or very fatty, depending on where you cut on the tuna, because it's such a huge fish. Have you guys ever seen pictures of tunas getting reeled in on fishing boats? They're bigger than humans. It's actually crazy. It's a huge fish. So there's tons of cross sections in the tuna belly where there's varying levels of fat. And the fattier the tuna, the creamier and more buttery it is. And it's such a good texture to bite into. Oh, and I think I'm almost ready to finalize my birthday plans with my parents and with my friends. So with my parents, I'm thinking of doing a little family dinner and going to my favorite sushi restaurant. I don't think I've been there with my parents yet, so we'll see if they would like to go with me. If not, we could also do dim sum like I did last year, which I also really enjoyed. There's a restaurant that's maybe a 15-20 minute car ride away from where I live, and they have fresh dim sum made every morning on the weekends, and you get to order from their online app, and it's so good. Once your order has gone through, people basically wheel in your order freshly made to your table. Then I'm definitely going to fill myself with all the shrimp hacao. It's my favorite kind of dim sum. So either that or sushi, depending on what my parents feel like. And for my friends, I've been looking at different restaurants downtown to find ideas of where I'd like to eat. Thank you so much for the follow, Light. You're now my sweet juice box. So I've been doing a lot of research on like Instagram and looking at Google reviews and checking with my friends if they have any suggestions. And there might be a restaurant that I'm interested in. I'm seriously just waiting for their menu to come out to see what's included with their seasonal menu. Because on their Instagram page, they were talking that they have special seasonal items and they would start sharing the menu at the end of the month. So if there's good stuff on their seasonal menu, I will definitely go there. I think they specialize in French cuisine, and they were advertising a cheese fondue. That seems really nice. Thank you so much for the follow, Twisted Bun. You're now my sweet juice box. So honestly, I haven't had cheese fondue since I've been in France like many years ago, and I'm excited to have it again. So I'll check out their seasonal menu. Hopefully they have oysters and cheese fondue because I want both. I'm a spoiled vampire. And so far, most of my friends have RSVP'd. I think only one girly can't make it because she's currently traveling at the moment and she won't be back until the 15th next month. Centaurian, hi. Let me know in chat what trigger you would like. And if you don't know what triggers I have, you can type command menu. Do you do goodnight kisses? Is that okay? Yes, of course. Good night, Centaurian. I hope you sleep well. I hope you have some good rest, some good lurkies in stream. And I hope to see you on Sunday stream as well, because we're doing more ASMR at 10 p.m. EST. So yeah, I think one friend hasn't answered yet, and one friend genuinely can't come because she's abroad. So we'll see. Because I don't really want to postpone my birthday till later in the month. Oh, Zenji, you want a little nibble, a little bite, don't you? Come here, Zenji, offer your neck to me. Thank you so much for the Let's Sacrifice, Senji. Fine, just for you. For me. Just for me. Of course. So yeah, I didn't want to move my birthday to later in the month because she'll be back on the 15th, which is already 3 weeks into December at that point. And people are usually free either on Fridays or the weekend. I have my work Christmas party that week. I want to do a community event, movie time probably on the Saturday, and then Sunday we'll be packing for visiting some family in a different state, and Sunday will most likely also be the Christmas party at my grandma's with all my mom's side of the family. So yeah, really busy. I don't think it's feasible for most of my friends to make time during the last 2 weeks of December. Usually I don't really see my friends in person during the holidays, except for maybe a little Thanksgiving dinner, like just between friends. And even then it's sometimes because, again, I go visit different family members out of state. Like it's always a different person hosting depending on the year, so lots of traveling. Oh, Christmas party, yeah. Y'all, I don't know if I told this before, but there's a funny story between our company Christmas parties. So, I've been working at this company for the past few years, and for the past few years, it's always been Christmas lunches. So around noon, everyone would stop working. We would get some wine and liquors and mixed drinks going on in the company kitchen. And we would just like hang out for a couple hours, and then we would go to lunch at a restaurant downtown. And then after that we would come back for more drinks and dessert. And the reason why it has been a Christmas lunch for like these past few years I've been working there is because apparently before I started working at my current job, there were a few naughty employees. Really naughty. I'm quite surprised my contaminated blood hasn't harmed you yet. You know, normal diseases don't really affect vampires. It'd be too easy to take us out that way. So, before I started working at my current job, they were a much bigger company, and they had a lot of, I would say, new hires that would come in. I didn't say it was an illness. Usually with blood curses, I'm fine as well. Vampire magics are quite strong. So we would have a lot of new employees come in because they would need the extra manpower to get the job done. And then one of the years, at the Christmas dinner, one of the new guys came in, had a shit ton of drinks, had dinner, and then drank so much that he started flirting with the CEO's daughter in front of everyone and made her completely uncomfortable and made a fool out of himself. And yeah, because of that one person from years ago, we have had Christmas lunches for years. And just this year, they've decided to test the waters out and try to do a Christmas dinner to see how it would go. I think it'll be fine because with the current employees, no one is like unhinged enough to get shit-faced drunk at a company corporate event. Back then, I feel it was a little more risky because they had so many new hires. But yeah, needless to say, that dude that so crudely hit on the CEO's daughter in front of everyone did not keep his job the following week. Interesting, the last one to taste my blood didn't make it. Oh no. Their fangs are a nice collection. I hope they won't mind that I took them. Oh, a little trophy, I see. I prefer collecting souls. Collecting souls is my hobby. And collecting juice boxes, of course. Oh, you know, one thing that I need to figure out for my birthday donathon is figuring out how to connect my iPad to OBS. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on that. Oh, I just got a little reminder. I have a dentist appointment this weekend. Gonna get a nice fang cleaning at the dentist. Take care of their pearly whites. Hi, Scared, welcome back. How are you doing today? Because of that story as well, never do drugs or alcohol of any kind, yeah. I don't really drink, and honestly I've never done drugs because it doesn't really interest me. It doesn't seem appealing for me to like lose control over my own actions and act in a way that I wouldn't normally act. I do enjoy a cheeky little drink here and there, like don't get me wrong. I love wine, I love champagne, I love sweet drinks, but I'm not gonna go overboard. Dentist, yeah. I'm doing good, how are you? I'm doing great now that I hang out with you guys. Gotta clean those fangs so you can feast once again, yeah. Saya keeps getting more bass, yeah. I definitely don't care if other people do that in their spare time. Like, everyone has their own free will and can make their own decisions. But it definitely bothers me when they do so in spaces where it can negatively affect other people. So yeah, be thoughtful when you do those types of things. Don't be a dick, you know, be a nice human. Gotta see how much blood I've lost today. Oh, scared. an empty husk. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll make more blood soon enough, right? That was a very generous blood donation to your local vampire queen. But I'll take it, you know. That 100% makes me so happy. Reading humans being nice, it's the hardest task next to reading, yeah. For real. But try your best. Holy hell, you took a lot. You're fine. Just walk it off. If you stand up and take a little walk, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. Let's see, let's do singing bowl. You don't believe me, Zenji? That if I drain you 100% you'll be fine. Thank you so much for the follow, Mega. You are now my sweet juice box. Now I'm laying in my coffin already. You're fine, you're so fine. I'll just come back to life and be fully immune so I can donate endless blood. Yes, that's perfect. Thank you for your daily sip box. Welcome back. How are you today? Today we are chatting, doing soft, gentle triggers, and we are doing tarot card readings. So if y'all would like a card reading, you can redeem one with channel points. Lays on blanket next to the water. Yeah, look at the lake. Isn't the lake and the waterfall beautiful under the moonlight? Absolutely magical. I'm fair? That's good to hear. It's beautiful, but your eyes shine brighter. Why, thank you. They are quite sparkly, quite shiny. And they can also do this. Look into my eyes and surrender your soul to me. You know, just normal vampire things. So yeah, can I have like 1% back? How am I supposed to do that? I drank it all. It's gone. Do you have any enemies? Werewolves. We fucking hate werewolves in this household. And any weaknesses like garlic or the sun? Now, why in the world would I tell you that? But I can assure you that I'm not weak to garlic or the sun. The garlic thing is mostly a myth, so that humans pre-season themselves for us vampires. And for the sun, maybe if you're newly turned as a vampire you will burn to a crisp, but I'm over 700 years old, and that phase is long gone. All I need is some sunscreen and a parasol, and I can be a daywalker. What if I splash water on you? You've seen me in the hot tub multiple times. That doesn't do anything. And again, even if I had weaknesses, why would I share them with you? So you can sneak up on me and slay me. some raisin now, yes? If you want, I can take care of those pesky werewolves just for you. Oh, how sweet. All I ask is that you repay me in food. But, I want all the food for myself. Although I need blood to sustain myself, I can eat human food, and I love human food. Thank you so much for the follow, Shizora. You are now my sweet juice box. If y'all know me, half my streams are yapping about my hobbies and food and movies and art and music. You know, all the creative things. I might ask if my roommates want to go eat somewhere tomorrow, because I'm getting my nails done tomorrow as well. And I wanted to check if the local Korean restaurant next to me really closed, because I've been going there for years. I remember going there in high school with one of my high school friends, and going there throughout university and recently as well. But apparently on Google Maps, the place is marked as permanently closed. So I'm a bit worried because I really like their food. Krypton, let me know. Okay, general reading for you. Let's do it. Weakness don't matter to me. I've slayed anything including gods. But you have nothing to fear. I only slay those I've been told to. And if the price is just right. So you would slay me if someone paid you. I see how it is. Although my inner Slytherin says that is respectable. Alright, let's draw the cards. Oh no. Oh no, the cards. They're gone. Okay, let me restart the widget. Okay, let me do this. And then restart it. And there we go. I don't know why it bugs out like that sometimes. Alright, so let's draw the cards. First card is for your love life. We have the 10 of Cups. So this is a card for ultimate happiness and fulfillment in relationships and home life. So really great news for you for your love life. This is really showing bliss and unity, especially on the family side if you guys are living together, and just a general environment of harmony where everyone is feeling content, fulfilled, and all the good positive things that you can get from a lovers type of relationship. Next is your career. We have the moon. So the moon is on a major arcana card. There might be a major shifting point, a major milestone in your career. And the moon really invites you to kind of discover what is going on within yourself. Hello, Vaughn. How are you? Very beautiful eyes. Why, thank you. The moon is telling you that there's a little bit of uncertainty and mystery in your career and the near future. And because of that, it's very normal to feel anxious and a little fearful of what's to come, and a little confused as well. But this is when it's crucial for you to dig into your personal inner self, dig into your subconscious, and try to figure out what are the changes in your career that are causing this uncertainty and this anxiety. And you can think about things you can work on to help alleviate that anxiety, and things you can do to help things move forward in a positive direction for your career. And then final card is for your personal life. We have the 9 of Cups. So, the Nine of Cups is the wish card. Things are going really well for you love-wise and relationship-wise. It's just career-wise, there's a little bit of uncertainty. Alright, so for personal life, you will feel a lot of satisfaction and fulfillment as well. There's a lot of joy with this card. Your cup is overflowing. As you can see, like the images in both cups, there's this imagery of shared joy, shared pleasure, and everything is just overflowing of happiness and fulfillment. So I think it is a great time for you to really enjoy all the relationships in your life, whether it be your friends or potential lover, your family, just a lot of abundance all around. And career-wise, maybe do a little self-reflection and see how you can move forward and move through any fear or anxiety you might have towards this upcoming shift, this upcoming change, this big milestone in your career. There you go. I hope that was helpful. Let me have some more water. I think I'm almost done with my water. It was. Thank you. You're welcome. This is one of my favorite triggers lately. It feels like a really nice scalp massage. Let me slide this here. I'm really giving y'all a nice, deep scalp massage and scratches. My favorite thing that my mom used to do growing up was laying on the couch or in bed with me and watching Korean dramas and Vietnamese dramas together, and she would give me head scratches and back scratches, and it was so comforting and cozy. Oh, look at that. Look at the sip emote. Okay, let me plug mine in. Sip, sip, sip. Yeah, it is nice. Even now when I've moved out, my parents are always like taking care of me, and we see each other at least once or twice a week. And they either come over to my apartment to have lunch or dinner on the weekend, or I have dinner with them on Monday nights. What do you think of my offer? No, I don't want to give you food. It's my food. All of it is my food. And besides, don't you think I'm providing enough? You have an entire basement with all the other juice boxes, and you guys have internet, a PS5, all the good shit. I see a werewolf in the distance. That sounds like fake news, 'cause I can smell werewolves from a mile away. They smell like wet dog. I'm gonna go take care of it. Be right back. Okay. Be safe. Don't let the werewolf bite you. for the follow, Jojo. You're now my sweet juice box. False alarm, just Bigfoot, yeah. I've been taking care of all the local werewolves. Can't have them anywhere near my vampire castle. Putting out my Christmas tree, Fox. It's Thanksgiving. It's not Christmas. That's crazy. You guys, we still have a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 whole days before it is socially acceptable to put up Christmas decorations. Can we please enjoy fall and Thanksgiving? I beg. It is turkey season. I'm gonna enjoy my turkey and my gravy and mashed potatoes. It's too early. You're powerful, huh? How exciting, of course. I didn't survive over 700 years on my own without some kick-ass vampire powers. I spelled that wrong. Enticing, yes. There we go. I'm really digging into your scalp with my nails, giving you some deep scratches. Welcome, 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 welcome. One Janice, thank you so much for your follow. You're now my sweet juice box. Deep breathing, okay, okay. Let me take this off and start the trigger. Where is it? Where is it? There you go, Jojo. Deep breathing for you. Yeah, the ice globes, how different are they from water globes? They're the same thing. I'm pretty sure they're just interchangeable names. I don't think they're really different from each other. I do like the water gloves, but I find with my current Blue Yeti, it's a little difficult for me to get the sound to go through unless I hike the gain up really, really high. So I tend to not talk when I do the redeem for water gloves. I don't know if you guys prefer that, but yeah, I have to hike the gain up really, really fast. And I'm a little worried that I'll have to do the same thing for the 3DO as well when it comes in, because I heard from other ASM artists that the 3DO tends to be a little on the quiet side. So definitely a lot of testing, a lot of figuring out if the current settings for my 3 Yeti would work out for the 3DO as well. And then we'll see. I've also seen quite a few streamers do ASMR with multiple microphones, so I might test it out and see what it sounds like with the 3DO and the Blue Yeti. But that's a big maybe, because the setups I've seen is mostly people doing binaural ASMR with 2 fully separate mics and a 3rd mic in the middle. I see, yes. So I really, really wonder what kind of setup I'll be able to do with a 3DO. But again, it is just some tests that I'll need to do. Some deep ear cleanings now. Making sure you guys are well taken care of. I've honestly never had an ear cleaning though. Even though it's very common in Asian culture, we have those like little spoons to clean your ears. I've just never tried it. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Rico. You're now my sweet juice box. I really like how this really gets so deep into your ears. I can almost reach your brain for all the tingles. Some really fun plans for the weekend as well. So tomorrow, since it's Friday, I'm treating myself to new nails. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Jonathan. You're now my sweet juice box. So tomorrow I'm getting my nails done. I actually snapped one of my nails this morning in half, so I had to trim it down and file it, and tomorrow I'm getting it fixed and getting a new fresh set of nails. Are you gonna post a pic of the new nails? You wanna see them? I'll post them in Discord. But oh, what happened? I think I told you guys about this earlier this week, but for some reason I think I hit my pinky finger on something, because there was a huge horizontal crack where the skin meets the nail, and it just kept getting worse At first, I was trying to glue it back together, but it didn't work out. And this morning, when I slipped on my pants, the nail got caught in my waistband and it just snapped off where the crack already was. Thank you so much for your daily sip, Nongor. Welcome back. Thank you for the care package. How are you today? So yeah, I think I must have hit my nail last week somewhere for it to crack like that. And I've just been trying to repair it all week, and it was fine for a few days. But it just finally snapped this morning. No, it didn't hurt, because I have acrylic extensions, so it was the acrylic part that snapped off. I didn't feel a thing. I'm good, how about you? I'm doing great. Well, if you want a little vampire bite, don't you? Come closer, so I can sink my teeth into you. Thank you so much for your blood sacrifice, love. I always appreciate it. Phew, that's good to hear, yeah. Like, depending on where my nails are in their growth cycle, sometimes it's just acrylic, sometimes it's my real nail. It really depends. Will this hurt? Do you want it to hurt? I can be gentle sometimes, or I can bite really, really hard. You just gotta ask nicely, or beg. But yeah, since my nail fully snapped in half on my pinky, I found it this morning and I called my nail salon. I was like, hey, do you have space for me tomorrow? I just want to do like an acrylic refill. And yeah, they had space tomorrow after work, so it's perfect for me. And then I'm going to bamboozle my roommate into having food with me. And we're gonna check out if our favorite Korean place actually closed down in the neighborhood or not. Because I swear on Google it says permanently closed. But it's kind of shocking because I've been going to this place since high school, since it's so close to my house. Let's see. Let's see if Google has been updated. That's crazy, it does say it's permanently closed. Oh no. That's so sad. There's another Korean restaurant down the street in my neighborhood as well, but I don't like them as much because their portion size is really small for the prices they're charging. It's basically the same price as the place that closed down, but I'd say they have about 30% less food in their servings, which really sucks. I got a notification. Who gifted me? Y'all, who gifted me on Throne? You sneaky, sneaky juice boxes. Let me see. Oh, I'm getting so many pings. Hello? Hello? What are all these surprise pings? Oh no, Gar, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much for the gifts. My cats will be very happy with the little snackies. Fuck yeah. Ooh, that is a very, very cute top. Let me add that. Let me add that to my bag. Oh, there's only 2 left in my size. I gotta hop on it. Yes, I do love cuddles. Alright, let me... Thank you so much for your daily sip, Timmy. Welcome back. How are you? How's your night going? Let me see if I can find... Oh, I don't have a hug command. But I'm giving you a virtual hug right now. Can you feel it? Can you feel my VTuber arms around you? I'm doing alright, thank you for asking. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you're doing good. It's a thought that counts, yeah, of course. Oh, thank God they removed that heckin', you know, for a couple of years, whenever you would shop at Sephora or Ulta or like some of the online retailers that I go to for my clothes, they would auto put on the shipping protection on your order, and it would annoy me so much because I'm like, my dude, I don't want to pay an extra $2 for the shipping protection. Like, it's domestic shipping. How bad could things possibly go, right? So now I just ordered the shirt that Milkor got me. It's on the way. I'm so excited. So the shipping protection was automatically turned off this time, which is really nice. Because sometimes it would be so difficult to freaking to get that through. Yippee! Yay! It's on the way. I'm really excited for Black Friday and all the shopping. I already bought a new bean bag since I'm moving in spring to a bigger place and my bedroom will be bigger. So I'll have a separate section of my room for my desk and a separate section under my loft bed for a reading corner. So I got myself a huge discount on my dream bean bag. And I might look into some small IKEA shelves for books. And I'll be able to get some more book collecting going on. Because I left a lot of my books at my parents'. I just brought over the essentials. And now I'm doing a book collection of gothic horror / vampire books. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to continue that and have the chance to do more reading and such. There's this book that I've been procrastinating to read for the past, I think, 3 years. Because I remember picking it up when I was invited to a festival, and on the commute on the way to the festival I was reading the book on the train, and I got halfway through the book through going there and coming back home, but I forgot to read the other half. It's a really good book though. I don't know why I never picked it back up. Basically it's this fantasy world where it's an alternate version of London and the UK, where vampires have taken over the world and they have even infiltrated the monarchy in the UK. And the humans are slowly dwindling down. things are run by vampires, and it is a fantasy story where you have a mix of Victorian England, a world ruled by vampires that's very dystopian, a side story of Dracula, a side story of Jack the Ripper, and it's just really interesting to have all these different elements being combined in one story. And I kind of want to know who Jack the Ripper is in that universe, because I feel that it would be such a tease if in the summary of your book you mention Dracula and Jack the Ripper and all these big characters, and there's no like satisfying conclusion for their story arc, you know? How would you guys feel if the world was ruled by vampires? Would you let me be your vampire queen? I feel that I would have a great time with all the juice boxes in the world. But yeah, all this to say, very excited about my book / reading corner. Without question, yes. Oh my. I love that answer. As long as I can be the lizard queen, yes. You can be the lizard queen. I love lizards. So cute. Honestly, the only reason I don't have a reptile as a pet is because they are so high maintenance. They require a lot of knowledge to take care of properly. And I'm very scared of bugs, so I would not enjoy feeding a lizard or a snake or anything. That's what's up. Welcome back. How are you today? Lord have mercy. Do I have to be in the basement all the time? Why, yes. That's where my juice boxes are stored. Where else would you be? You have internet and a PS5 and AC. I keep the temp as a crisp 69 degrees, and you even have a single window where you can see sunlight occasionally. That's all you need, right? Can I have a juice box? I'm kind of thirsty. I mean, if you drink from another juice box, I can't stop you. But there is no food in the basement. I do not provide refreshments or food. Lizard, 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 lizard. I still love that little lizard. It's so cute. Good morning to you, Vampire. Hi, Lune. How are you today? We're yapping about how excited I am for my new apartment. Monday, I have another meeting with apartment people to sign contracts and stuff. So I'm hoping I can get what's it called? Feedback from my bank soon. Welcome. Thank you so much for the following, you may too. You are now my sweet juice box. I'm fine, just came back from my morning run. Whoa, that's so cool. I could never do a morning run. I'm an EB girly. And a vampire as well. I'm not a morning person. I'm doing good. Talking about my new move-in plans for spring to a bigger, better apartment with my roomies. And how the bedrooms are bigger and the common spaces are bigger as well. And there's all these little life quality improvements throughout the apartment, so we're really happy. Like, at the moment, in the bathroom we only had a couple of drawers for storage, but in the new place the mirror is actually a cabinet, so there's extra storage, and the cabinet comes with LED lights underneath as well, so it's extra bright in the bathroom. I hate running but want to save it, so yeah, I go for quick runs. Yeah, that's perfect. For me, I prefer doing walks instead of running because it's more chill and I still burn the calories to save it. So yeah, all small improvements, more storage, soap dispenser built in the kitchen counter. We have a whole pantry this time because we used to put our non-perishables in just one of the random kitchen cabinets, but now we have a whole ass pantry where we can put our rice, our pastas, cereals, ramen noodles, our teas, our chips, you know, all the snacks, all that good shit. Because at the moment I've been getting a little frustrated with the storage in our current apartment. Since there's not a lot of kitchen cabinets, a lot of our snacks are just on the counter and just looks cluttered. Zafir, welcome back. Thank you so much for your daily sleep and the care package. How are you doing? Hi Gary, how are you? Let me do some stretch. So yeah, big bonus of extra storage space. We can finally store all our snacks, and we can finally store all my tea sets that have been just on the counter. Good on yourself. How was your day today? It was great. Well, work sucked because work, you know. I think it's very rare that people truly enjoy their work. But I had a great nap. I lurked in a couple of friends' streams just to hang out, and I hung out with you guys. So yeah, really chill, relaxing day. Anything interesting happened? Well, I got into a huge argument with my vet because they never gave instructions in the follow-up call about how to handle the radiology appointment. So of course my cat got fed breakfast and he wasn't supposed to, and I got into a huge argument with them because this is the second time they had us reschedule, and neither times did they ever tell us that we were not supposed to feed the cat beforehand. They told us in an offhand comment over a month ago after his dental appointment that he would need specialized scans with a radiologist, and that they would call us back for a specialty appointment. Fun fact, they never called us back for the first radiology appointment. They called me 15 minutes before, like, hey, where are you in Oreo? I'm like, hey, I don't know, maybe you should have called me not 15 minutes before you needed my cat at the vet. So they never fucking called the first time, and now this morning I woke up early because they called yesterday and all they said was like, bring Oreo at 8:45. The radiologist is there at 9 a.m. to do his scans. So I did. I brought him over to the vet on time and went to work, and then I arrived at my office and I got a call, did you feed Oreo? Because you're not supposed to feed him before a scanning process. And I'm like, you motherfuckers never told me this. And we spent a whole 15-20 minutes arguing, going over call logs, them being completely unprofessional and stubborn, just for them to argue that they told me once over 4 weeks ago, before the first missed appointment that they never called me for. They said as a passing comment, for the radiology testing, you will have to fast your cat for a few hours. And I'm like, cool, really cool. So we are rescheduling again, and if they are not covering the rescheduling fee, I'm basically asking them to forward all 3 files of my cats to a different vet, and I'm filing an official complaint with the vet order to let them know that they did not have due diligence in informing me of the proper procedures and making sure that I was understanding what was going on with the treatments for my pet. No longer under the weather, I'm simply stopping by. Hell yeah. My internet is down. I hope you get funds for your internet soon. It's nice seeing you around, Saphir. I hope to see more of you once your internet issues are solved. Alright guys, that is enough of me ranting about my vet. That is it for today's stream. Well, fuck, that's some BS crazy work. Yeah, for real. They were completely unprofessional for 2 appointments in a row and then tried to blame me for not remembering a passing comment they said 4 weeks ago. Alright, so here are my socials. Come chat in Discord. I'm the most active there. And we will also chat on Twitter because I do a lot of posts. We will raid. Let's raid Sunny XL. Let's have this message posted and let's say hi to Sunny. So my next stream is going to be Sunday at 10 p.m. EST, and we will be doing some more ASMR as usual. There we go. So I'll see you guys on Sunday at 10 p.m. EST. Love you, my sweet juice boxes. Bye bye. See you soon.